what we're going to try to simulate here is basically a bullet ricochet. And when you find this kind of training, it's usually in like a vehicle defense course, something like that. I didn't have any sheet metal that we could shoot off of, but the same principle applies to shooting a hood of a car as it does to shoot the ground below it. And what we're trying to set up here is resemble as if you can imagine with me, if you would. This is the underside of a car. So basically, you know, this is your, and it doesn't really matter how low or how high it is, the results are going to be the same. This is just what I had laying around to put together. But what this simulating is someone behind this vehicle using it as cover who may be actively shooting at you. And in order to hit him, it's going to take an incredible shot from somewhere back under that car to make a shot on that person who's actively engaging. So what I'll do is I'll get under here and I'll show you basically the sight picture or whatever that you'd be looking at someone under this as a simulated car shooting at you, and then we'll go ahead and spin it around and we'll shoot back, and I'll show you how we can engage that guy in a very easy manner. It's usually not taught, and you may not know how it works, but we'll go ahead and we'll walk you through that here in a minute. Okay, so now what I'm simulating basically is if I'm under a vehicle and I'm next to a tire or someone, I'm using it for cover and concealment. At this point, if I'm actively engaging somebody and basically I'm the bad guy, how are you going to hit me if I got this nice open space and this cover I'm using to shoot at you? So the same thing is taught. You see people using this as like a car hood, and everybody's taught to lean across this car hood and use it for stability and shoot. And I'll show you that's why it's a bad idea here in just a second. Okay, so if we do some live fire, basically if you see the position where I was, and I was under cover and concealment under a car shooting back this way, right? So if I got to engage that bad guy, which is that target, but I don't have the advantage of what's exposed out of the top of that cardboard, is we're simulating all we see is what's underneath, because there's basically a vehicle in the way, stopping bullets. The easiest way to do that is bullets actually bounce. They'll bounce off a hard surface, they'll actually bounce off sheet metal. So I'll kind of show you how that works. We're going to go ahead and go hot here. You know, it's live. And what I'm doing is I can't get a good shot from here. Right? So I'd have to stoop down, I'd have to do whatever. Or I can just simply shoot this side of that person, because this bullet's going to skip. And it's going to come up about 6-8 inches off the ground and keep its path. So I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm just going to shoot. Now you can see, if you bend down, you can see those hits. Now I was shooting this side of the blue line, which would simulate basically the thickness of a car. So if someone's behind the car, underneath the car, shooting at you, and you can't get that perfect angle on them, you just shoot. It's going to skip right into that guy. You see the trajectory, or basically the aim I'm firing, and I'm shooting basically this side of that blue line next to the chair. So if you see that, I'm not getting down, shooting whatever, and we'll look at basically what kind of damage we did with that. But that's basically that bullet skipping right into that guy. So like I said, that's just a tool for the toolbox. There's not a whole lot of use for that, but same thing works, same principle applies if that was a hood of a car. That guy's leaned over the hood of that car. You don't have to make a precise shot on basically his exposed torso. All you have to do is hit somewhere in front of that. Anywhere in front of that hood, that bullet's going to bounce and hit right into that guy. So that's why it's never a good idea to sprawl out across your hood using it for basic cover and concealment, because all that guy's got to do is make a bad shot, pull the trigger, shoot a low round, and it's skipping right into you. So pausing here, we'll walk down and we'll look at the results of that target. So now we see these hits. These hits were from previous drill we filmed, but basically all these hits came from what we just shot. And these are all skipped rounds into this target. And the results are the same. It hit this target. Now, did it have the same energy it would have had directly into him? Probably not, because you're losing some energy when it hits the ground, but you're getting hits. Hits on target that you would almost impossibly be impossible to get other than doing that, because you'd have to get down on the same plane this guy was at, shooting directly across, making some almost miracle shots. Or you can shoot 5-6 feet in front of that guy and bounce those rounds right where you need them to be. So that, just like I said, a tool for the toolbox, guys. There's not It's a pretty specific scenario that dictates the use of that, but at least you get to see it, because I know it's not covered in a lot of classes, stuff like that. It's usually vehicle defense is usually where this is covered. So hoods, sheet metal, trunks, ground, anything hard that'll basically bounce a bullet will bounce it right off and into you or the guy you're shooting at, whatever. So watch what you use, what you hug up on for concealment and cover. It may not be the best idea. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed something. Hope you learned something. Like and subscribe and share. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.